I'll ask question, you give answer. And I always tell people, don't be like, Scott doesn't like me to mention the company because they get upset when they hear about it. A large international airline in England. And we went and solved one of their management problems. We taught the 9 vice presidents, okay? And I said, give me an answer. I'm going to ask you questions. Give me an answer, you know? I said, what's this thing? And they're like this. I said, no, just tell me what it, I don't know, something about this island country where they're too polite to answer or something. I don't know what it is. What is this thing? Yeah, it's a pen. Okay, now, second question. Just answer me, okay? I'm trying to save you trouble later on. Maybe. Cover your bases, okay? Then if a little dog comes in here and I go, what will the dog do with that? Yeah, they all try. Question. Does a dog see a pen? They don't see this as a pen. I used to ask Francis all these questions, but I'm bored of asking you because you always answer correctly. We should ask your dad because he doesn't know the answers. Who's right, the human or the dog? Both are right. It's not a big thing, right? The dog can chew. I met one guy in Florida who swore the human was right and the dog was wrong. So I'm not saying anything about Florida, but in the whole world, that's the only guy. And so anyway, now we go to emptiness, okay? You heard the word emptiness many times. You have weird ideas about it. They're all wrong, okay? So here's the real meaning of emptiness, shunyata, okay? Tombani. And don't just relax and learn it, okay? And forget everything else you ever heard, because it's all bullshit, okay? I put this here, okay? The dogs go out. The humans go out. At that time, is this a pen or a chew toy? Yeah, it's nothing. That's emptiness. There's no other meaning of emptiness. You know, I've translated, I believe, more than any other human. I believe so. I mean, Art's, except for Art, he's always giving me trouble. But, you know, it doesn't, all the ancient scriptures don't say anything more than that, okay? I mean, we'll keep translating them because it's fun. And we need your financial help. But anyway, there's nothing more than that, okay? It's empty when the dog's gone and the human's gone. And that's the only meaning of emptiness. It's available to be something, but it's nothing yet, okay? It has a potential. That's called emptiness. No crying. Just kidding. Now I lost my... Yeah, so the human comes back in, right? And the human approaches the stool and looks down. At that moment, what does this thing become? Yeah, it becomes a pen. So the next question is easy. Does the pen come from the pen, or does the pen come from me? It must be coming from me because if a dog preceded me into the room, it would have become a chew toy. That proves dependent origination. Forget the word. Forget all that. I don't know who invented this English translation. It's a national disaster, like some other people. Okay? You come in, and at that moment that I look down, it becomes a pen. Because of that, it's got to be coming from me somehow, okay? Then how does it come from me? When I first catch sight of it, a seed opens in my mind. A karmic seed opens in my mind. The seed splits open in 1/65th of a second. An image comes out of a pen which is this big, okay? An image this big comes out of the karma. Karma means mental seed, right? Comes out of the seed. The seed cracks open. A picture comes out, and it goes on the pieces. That's a clue about the cracks, okay? It goes onto the pieces and makes them into a pen, okay? The dog has different seeds, When their seed cracks open, a picture of a chew toy comes out and goes on the same parts, okay? It's the same parts, okay? And by the way, well, that's another story. What if I have dog seeds and not human seeds? Yeah, I'll see this as a paw. How long does it take to be reborn as a dog? It takes 1/65th of a second. This Bardo stuff was for lower school, okay? 49 days in the Bardo. Please do prayers, Geshe. No, it takes 65th of a second. You see, a new seed opens, and you see something else. You see what I mean? It's coming from me. The pen is coming from me, okay? How? Tim. Quick, then we'll give them a break. They're getting tired, I can tell. Okay, this is called the $100 thing. That lady back there is totally innocent. Okay, how to plant a seed, 4 steps. Don't forget, it's expensive for me to teach it. Please stand up. What's your name?
Denise.
Denise, okay. Denise is going to help me. Make a video. Look at it this week 3 times. Okay?
Can I put lipstick on?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, it's okay.
Oh, on you. $250 million thing, okay? Understand? Okay? And, I asked people in China to film it. Just film it if you're in a good mood. It takes 2 minutes, okay? And then look at it 3 times this week. And you will never have financial problems again in your life. Forget that. People will keep giving you money. It's really weird. Okay, and your secretary will call you and say the bank account's going crazy. Give it away. Okay, here we go. Planting the seed that opened into the create the pen takes 4 steps. Okay, just learn them. Okay, you never know who's right. Okay, it doesn't cost you anything. Just try it. Okay. Step number 1, decide what you want as a goal. I'm using money because it's measurable, okay? I can claim to be the happiest person in this room, but I can't prove it, right? Money I can prove. So it's just something countable, okay? So decide what you want in your life. Choose one thing. Let's say I want money, okay? Geshe wants to make $1,000 out of 100. This is how I make my living. Is giving away these things. You laugh, but it's true. I want to turn this into $1,000 within 10 days or something like that, okay? So that's my goal. Step number 1, define your goal. Step number 2, you must have a partner to plant the seed with. You cannot plant a seed without a partner. It's not possible. You must plant a seed with another person. Denise? Denise. So you got to ask her, will you help me plant this karma?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So you got to find somebody else who wants the same thing that you want. Do you want to make some money tonight? Free money. Okay. So we made a deal. Step number 2. She's my karmic partner. No, tonight. Okay. Step number 3. Do something to help her that relates to your goal. Okay. So she's gonna put her hand out like this. Okay. And I'm gonna. Step 3. Is where you plant the seed. Step 3 is where you plant the seed. I put the money in her hand, and I close the hand. Now watch. 1, 2, 3, ding. And I plant the seed, okay? How do I plant it? You can relax. And good people chase me to the stage, trying to give it back to me, trying to thwart my seed planting. I'm like, stop, go away, keep it, okay? How did I plant the karma? What does karma mean? Karma means my mental tape recorder, my mental recorder saw me open my hand. And that image came into my brain and touched my mind and left an imprint on my mind. Okay, got it? And that's a karma. That's a seed. That impression on my mind created by the image of my hand opening as I saw it makes an impression on my mind, okay? And that's a karma. That's the meaning of ye li. Okay? That's karma. That's how you plant karma, okay? You must help another person, okay? So that seed is in my mind. Cool? Step 4, okay? Everyone in this room has done countless kind things to other people in their life. Everybody in this room has made karma. Karma doubles every 24 hours. It multiplies like cancer, virus. It splits like an amoeba every 24 hours. You should be rich by now. You know, everyone gave money to somebody, right? And you should be rich by now. But the problem is, a seed will not open unless it gets watered. It's just like a tree seed. The water is, okay, secret practice. Every night, before you go to bed, when you lay your head down on the pillow, think to yourself of all the sweet things you did for other people today. If you didn't do anything nice today, think of something you did yesterday. If you didn't do anything nice all week, think of last week. If you didn't do anything nice all year, think of last year. If you didn't do anything, okay, you understand? A karmic seed cannot be destroyed. Once I open my hand, and once I see my hand open, a seed is planted in my mind. It cannot be destroyed. It must come back. It must come back. It must open. But it may take 100 years. Okay, so there's a way to water it, which is before you go to sleep, think of the kind things you did today and be happy. Just be happy, okay? If you didn't do anything at all your whole life, be happy about what somebody else did, okay? But never go to sleep thinking something negative, okay? Always control your mind. What is that called, by the way, when you fight with your mind? Your mind wants to think about money problems, relationship problems, job problems, president problems. Your mind wants to do that. But you fight, you must fight just before you go to sleep, because then your mind will cook the seed all night, okay? What's that fight called? It's called meditation. That's meditation. Fight with your own mind. Your mind wants to think about problems. I got problems. My boss yelled at me. My husband said something nice. My kids don't listen to me. They just play baseball. Yeah. No, I mean, stop thinking about problems before sleep. At breakfast, think about your problems, because problems get smaller when the daylight comes, okay? Before you go, as you go to bed, you must think about something good you did, okay? And then that will cook all night in your mind, okay? And that's how to make money, okay? That's all. If you don't do it, the seed will sit there. And you already have millions of seeds in your mind, okay? So for God's sake, tonight, or in this lecture as you fall asleep, just before you fall off, think about something good you did, okay? And that feeds the seed. It feeds the seed, and then the seed will grow fast. And frankly, you can have incredible financial success. I can't even describe. JB and I were trying to raise $5 million, right, for the college endowment. And we just planted seeds, and we made the first payment 2 weeks ago, about $1 million. It just comes, okay? Just try it. Cover your bases, you know? The worst thing that happens is you give someone $100, okay? The best thing that happens is, by the way, the old way of making money has cracks in it. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. You work hard. Some people work hard and make money. Some people do the same thing and don't make money. Some people don't work at all and get money. Some people don't work at all and stay poor. There's a crack there.